XD Ive. Today I'm doing a video on Scrap Dragon Orcust. So yeah, basically what this tech does is it scraps and dragons together. What it does is it pumps out multiple negates, usually 8 to 9 negates, and yeah, you just pass turn, your opponent can't do anything, and it also can play through Nibiru, which is really good in my opinion. Has crazy playback potential because of Gizmek, Nightmare, and Brotar, surprisingly. You can actually search stuff like Chaos Monsters. So yeah, let's just get into it. 3 Scrap Recyclers, 1 Golem, and 1 Rosianix. If you draw Rosianix, it doesn't hurt too much. Golem, you don't want to draw, so that's one of the bricks in the deck. So yeah, this is 1.5 card combo right here. 3 Safers, 1 Clap Serpent, and 1 Wyver Burster. Your Chaos Engine, this is also another 1 card starter right here. 3 Black Metals. Basically what Black Metal will do is, you know, it'll search your Red Eyes Darkness Metal, it'll link for your Striker Dragon, summon this, go combo from there. You make your Romulus and Rocket combo from there. Then you have Rocket Tracers. No reason to run any more. This is like the perfect amount right here. 2 Tracers, 1 Recharger. You're going to be summoning off Boot Sector Launch. In theory, you could play Rocket Synchron, but it's an awkward level and it never comes up in most of the combos. So yeah, there's no reason. 1 Draco. This card's insane if you didn't know already. It can recycle your Equimax actually. You'll have 90% of the time, you'll have enough lights to be able to do your Chaos Dragon, whatever. So yeah, you'll have your lid, this and that. So you can recycle this 90% of the time in case you don't have Blow Sword in the main. Or in the extra, I mean. 2 Absolrouters. Hard drawing this card is actually really crazy, especially because if you draw something like Golem, this, and let's just say Safer, it's just like a god hand already from there. Yeah, especially if you draw a Veen and stuff like that. 2 Levianeers. Second one in theory comes up, but I haven't had much instances it actually came up. But yeah, this basically just recycles your Golem, your Recycler, and you go from there and you loop it about 5-6 times in a turn. Creator in theory is really great. It hasn't came up. If you like, you can cut this card, but there are a few test hands I've done that you still combo using this card, so I think you should play it, really, but you can cut it if you like. 1 Brotar, it's literally the best card in the deck. This one makes the deck function. Brotar gets you into cards like Chaos Dragon Legionnaire, it will get you into your Orcust if you have an Orcust on field or a Dark Machine, and whatever else, so yeah. 1 Galaxy Serpent, another target if you already have your Safer Engrave, or your Absolrouter, which you already have a search off. So yeah, this can be another dump for Levianeer. Your 2 bricks, which are the Red Eyes Fusion targets, they're mandatory basically in this deck, so there's no reason not to run them. 1 Nightmare, 1 World Wand, and 1 Gizmek Orochi Serpent Sky Slasher, something like that. Basically what you do now, we're not playing any more bricks, such as Simple Skeletons, Bombards. We're not playing that anymore. We're basically, from here, is we'll target our Levianeers. We'll go ahead and dump our Wand. Or no, we'll have Wand already engraved. We'll dump our Gizmek. Wand will summon back our Nightmare. We'll make our Link 2 for Galatea. We'll already have our Verti on field. And then we have the rest of the Rockets, crap, and stuff in our hand. So we already have like 6+ negates right there. 3 Chaos Space. Basically what this card does is, it's another starter in theory. Say if you draw something like World Wand, Absolrouter, or whatever, you can just pitch it to search a light or dark. That cannot be normal summon / set. 1 Ravine, 1 Launch. These are combo pieces, you gotta run them. I won't run any more because they're not the most powerful in the world, but they're definitely mandatory. 1 Reborn, 3 Quick Launches, and 1 Red Eyes Fusion. The reason why we're running 3 Quick Launches is because you can chain block in this deck. Yeah, that's kind of surprising, but not at the same time. But yeah, this just basically protects whatever. And plus, if you don't have a good enough hand, you just set up your standard Warlord Savage, Dragoon, Appaloosa, whatever. 1 Upstart, you don't have to play it. I played it just as a meme card. 1 Called By, 1 Succession because it's a combo piece with Lib and the Scraps. and one crescendo. So yeah. Side deck, I'm basically just gonna delete most of this, and we're gonna go to extra. Extra, since we're not maining Boral Sword because there's not enough space in this deck, you're gonna have to play Dragoon. Yeah, Dragoon is basically mandatory in this deck. It makes all your combos happen, and if bricks are in, if you have a terrible hand, you just make a Link 2, you go into Dragoon, play from there. Go ahead and discard your Nightmare Orcust, discard your Chaos Monsters, discard your Gizmek, you kind of combo from there next turn. But it's not really the best to sit on this format, especially with cards like Super Poly, Lightning Storm, Triple Tactical Talents, and more, so yeah. One Boral Sword Savage Dragon because it's insane. This card's bannable in my opinion. There's no reason not to run it. It's also your level 8 target for the Rockets, which are basically a free rank 8 whenever. There's no reason to run the magical dragon or whatever it's called. It's another rank 8 or level 8 monster. I don't see any reason running it in this build, especially because you don't really want to be milling stuff in this build. So, one Equimax, one Magius, and one Spada. This gets you into your dragon combos. And you also can recycle your Equimax with Draco, because you'll always have 3 or more lights in graveyard. So yeah, this can also be whatever if you need to go into a game. One Romulus and one Galatea. These cards are literally free pluses. This gets you into full combo if you draw your Black Metal and Safer. And then we have our LP and Pisty. LP and Pisty, LP's ban worthy. I don't see why the heck it didn't get banned last list. I guess it's because Dragon Link was more of a rogue deck, but yeah, there's no reason why you wouldn't play this card. One Pisty, one Lib, which gets you into your scrap combo. You dump your wand, succession, summon back your golem, and then make your Equimax using those two, the scrap wyvern and the Lib. Summon back the recycler, chain block the Draco or the Magius, and then just combo from there. One Verte gets you to free Dragoon, one Scrap Wyvern, and 2 Striker Dragons. Reason why is if you do not make it into your Scrap Cycler, you're going to have to use 2 of them in your standard combo using Seifert, Black Metal Dragon, Chaos Space, or whatever from there. That's it from the extra deck. 3 Lightning Storms. I'm not too crazy about this card inside. Whatever. Basically, the theory behind the side is you're going to want to run a lot of going second cards, because I don't know why your opponent would make you go first. There's no reason why your opponent would make you go first in this deck. It's pretty obvious. You're going to want to run a lot of going second cards. If you really want to, you can run a bunch of... Here, there was a card. You can run a bunch of hand traps, such as Ash Blossom, Lance, well, not Lancia, but Cypher Aims, or Imperms, whatever. So you can smoke screen your opponent. If you don't know what that is already, is you side out the Orcust engine, the Scrap engine, with a bunch of hand traps, and basically play normal Dragon Link. And yeah, side your extra deck cards too. So yeah. So basically the side is just a bunch of board breakers, Nibiru's, whatever you want. So that's really about it for the deck profile. This is my favorite goal of the deck. It's not bricky at all. I'd say every like 15 test hands you get 1 brick, but even with the brick you can combo, which is kind of funny. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is just a disclaimer. This is a fun deck. This isn't meant to be brought to a YCS or a competitive place. You could bring it to locals, sure. This card would actually kick some butt at locals, but yeah, don't go too crazy over this deck. It's just a fun creation I made. So yeah, hope you guys like it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya.